everyone, it's Brent and Philippe from the Ottawa Capital Gaming Garrison here to give you our first game of 40k. We have two sides here. I'm running over here an Imperial force led by Inquisitor Greyfax. So I'm just going to say that this is a small Inquisition army made up of mostly Tempestus Scions and a couple Elysian Tauros Venenators. Most of my Scions are deep striking, so I have just a few Tauros and Tauroxes and command squads on the field. Basically, the Inquisition's set in to deal with what could possibly be a chaos-tainted traitor Imperial Guard, because they're working with those nefarious darkangels led by a captain over here and his dreadnought bodyguard, and two squads of Marines, two 5-man squads, three armored sentinels, a Chimera with a 10-man squad inside, a heavy weapon squad with 3 las cannons.
They're autocannon.
They're autocannons, sorry,
Yes.
3 autocannons. So yeah, over here on the board, starting with, I have 2 Tauros Venenators with twin link las cannons. They're pretty fun. I hope you guys enjoy seeing them on the table. I have 3 Tauroxes, one here with volley guns and Gatling cannon. This one over here is battle cannon and volley guns, and then auto cannons and missile launcher. I have a 5-man squad with a Lord Commissar and Inquisitor Greyfax. Then I have a Tempestor Prime with a Power Maul and a Tempestor Command Rod and the Command Squad. And then everything else, that's 5 squads of 5-man Scions, are up in the aerial deployment, ready to drop down. We're going to play No Mercy, and we have just the Dawn of War deployment, so that's why we're all set up, ready to go. Philippe's traitor army has finished its deployment first, so I'm going to attempt to seize the initiative here on a 6. And I do not. So Philippe, you will get first turn.
Perfect. So I am going to do this move off camera.
Yes.
And we will be back soon. We're too used to do Age of Sigmar bat rep where we have a hero phase, eh?
That's right.
Alright,
Okay,
so we'll be doing that move off camera. Actually what I'm likely going to do is this camera here is going to come up that alley. This Lemanrus is going to come up here. I'm going to try to put the Sentinel in a position where I can deal with the vehicles in the corner, and that's going to be it. So I'm going to do, obviously the tactical squads are going to move forward, but that's going to be it for my move. So I'll do that and we'll be back in a second. Alright, so move is done. The armor sentinel moved here. Tactical squad, there's a tactical squad hidden right there. These guys actually advanced like crazy. The captain was not able to keep up with them, so there's a little bit of distance. Dreadnought advanced too, not too good for him though. Sentinel here moved. These guys advance here. The Sentinel here didn't move. This Lemanrus just did a normal move there. We're going to go on to shooting. The Sentinel here moves, so it's going to hit this Taurox on a 5-up. I need this. Fire.
Hits him.
Wounds on 3. Okay, wounds. This is AP -3, D6 damage.
I get a 6-up save here.
Ooh.
Nope.
D6 damage?
Yep.
3.
3. So he takes 3 wounds. My wound dice. Bringing him down to 7 wounds. Where's my 7 here? There we go. Alright, moving on for shooting.
Alright, so this guy here is going to shoot at the other Taurox over there. It moved, so I need to hit on a 5. 5, I'm lucky as hell. Wounding on 3s. That's not a wound. Alright. Sentinel over here is going to go at the the Taurus, that's how they call it?
Yep, Taurus.
Okay.
The
Taurus
Venator.
there.
Or Venator or whatever.
It on 5. Nope, it's not good enough. So I'm going to move to the Liman Russ over here. We're going to go with the last cannon on the Taurus. It on 5.
Man, jeez, you're good at rolling those 5s.
3 ups. 2, not good enough. Moving with the heavy bolters on the sponsons. The heavy bolters will shoot at this squad over here. So I got 2 of them. Looking for 5s. That's 4.
3. You're looking for 5s. You had a 4 in there. You only hit 3.
Okay, sorry, I did
no
this.
problem.
And then I need, what's the toughness of these guys? 3 probably?
For toughness for this is a 5.
Is a
Toughness 5. Oh, for the scions.
Yeah.
Toughness 3, yes.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Toughness 3. So wound on 3. That's 2 of them. This is AP -1, damage 1.
Okay, they're in the cover of the ruined building, so that's going to give them a +1. So they have a 4+ already, so it's a 3+, goes down to a 4+. So that's going to be 2 4-up saves. Okay, kills 1 guy.
Okay. Demolisher cannon is going to go at this squad there.
My command squad, no.
This is D3.
Yep,
It's getting 2 attack.
yep,
It's the main weapon, so it doesn't get the -1.
that's correct.
Okay, so we're looking at 4 ups.
Ooh.
2 of them. This is trans 10. I don't think you get. I get 2 up to wound here.
Yes.
2. All right.
What's
so
the
this
AP?
is AP -3, D6 damage.
Okay, they have a 4-up, goes to a 3-up because they're in the cover. -3 goes to a 6-up. You just rolled 2 6s, maybe I can too.
Nope.
Nope, not
right.
at all.
Now this is 40k, so damage does not get carried over,
Nope.
and that's only 2 guys dead.
Yep, so I'm going to take out the flamer, and I have my healer
Yep.
in that unit, so on my turn, if they're still alive, they'll get to come back. One of them anyway.
Sounds good. So this camera here is going to give a go at the heavy bolter is going in the command squad still,
Yep.
and the multi-laser is also going in the command squad. Now I have a question for you, Brett.
Sure.
Does my multi-laser, since it's mounted on the turret, gets the -1?
Is the rule under Chimeras the grinding advance? Because that's what gives it on the Lehman Russes.
Okay, no, it doesn't have it.
Okay, so it gets the -1.
Internet I've mine, correct us if we're wrong. This guy is going to get a -1. We'll start with the heavy bolter there.
Okay.
So looking on 5. Multi-laser. Oh, that's bad.
Oh, thank
Nothing.
goodness.
Nothing at all. The heavy stubber then, same thing. Obviously the back gun is the one that's going to hit.
Yep.
So 1 hit with the back gun. This is strength 4 against toughness 3, I believe.
Correct.
So 3 up. It goes. There is no AP and it's 1 damage.
3-up save. Bye.
Alright. So other than that, these guys here did move. You're going to give me a second there, because as you guys know, this is pretty much our first 40k game. So I need to validate something. We're gonna cut and we're going to be back in like 2 seconds. Alright, so my original idea was to get this guy shooting, and since I'm a bit too stupid, I didn't realize that the guy advanced, so he can't shoot. However, I have this unit here on the table that has a very, very nice Taurus buggy on its line of sight. So these are autocannons, so I'm getting 6 shoot out of that, and they have not moved, so we're looking at 4 ups. Do you want me to redo this?
No, that's fine.
Okay, perfect. So that's 3 shot in. There's strength 7, I believe your toughness 5.
Toughness 5.
So we're looking at 3 ups. 2 of them, -1 AP.
All right, so that is 4-up save or 5-up save. Sorry. No.
Ooh, they're 2 damage each?
Yes.
4 damage on the Taurox.
4 damage, and I think he has 5 wounds. He has 6 wounds, so he's down to 2 wounds. And he doesn't degrade. So he doesn't lose a tier or anything.
Alright, so we forgot to tell you one thing when we started the game, is our command points. Brent has 6 command points, and I have 2. And on these command point boards, Space Marine with Imperial Guard allies, turn 1 is over.
Okay, so it's going to go here to my Inquisitor Scion army. I'm going to do movement, and then I'll come back and we'll do Psychic Phase with Greyfax. Okay, so I finished my movement. My vehicle's moved. We get into some good firing positions here. We're coming up the alleyway there. What else did I do? I dropped down some scions. 2 squads in the back there. The squad behind the barrier has 2 melta-guns. The squad in the open has 2 hotshot volley guns. Hopefully going to take out that heavy weapon squad. I also dropped a squad of 5 men with 2 plasma guns in the building there. And they're going to hopefully take out some heavy armor here. Now, my movement phase is done. Greyfax I have as a psyker, so in my psychic phase, she's going to try to cast, I think she can cast 2 abilities a turn? Yeah, yes. So first one that she's going to do is Psychic Barrier, which is the one I rolled for. So she's going to try and put it on this unit of 4 scions. It has a casting value of 6. Ooh, oh, that's perils. Double 1s. Ooh, that's not good. So what do perils do in this game? 1 second, everybody. Okay, everyone, sorry about that. I actually screwed up, and she can't have that ability, but I still would have rolled double 1s on whatever psychic thing I did. So she's going to take a D3 mortal wounds. So that is 3. Oh, it brings her down to 2 wounds. That's not good.
You're going to give me Slay the Warlord!
I know. right off the bat. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is going to cast Smite. 18-inch range. I'm going to cast it on the Chimera. So let me see here. That I get. And you have more than 10 wounds. So it is D6. Or can I even smite a vehicle? I can't smite a vehicle?
You can't smite a vehicle. It's not, you only do D6 if it's
Oh, yes. Okay, so here we go. D3 mortal wounds onto the Chimera. That's a 6, so 3 wounds.
Ouch. So camera is down to 7 wounds.
Alright, now we're going to do some shooting. Sorry, the end of the movement phase, I actually get to test with my apothecary here, my med pack carrying dude, and see if I get a model back. So on a 4 up. Oh, I do. So he gets 1 guy back into that squad. So I'm going to put the standard bearer back there. And keep regenerating each turn. Now, I'm going to use my Tempestus Prime here. Is going to put 1st rank, 2nd rank onto these scions, this squad of 4 scions there. And hopefully get some good hotshot volley guns going off. Or volley las cannons, hotshot las cannons. Okay, so I'm just going to get set up and tell everyone what I'm going to be shooting at. This squad up here with the 2 plasma guns is going to fire at the Sentinel. My Taurox here is going to be firing at the Sentinel again. My missile launcher is going to go into the Dreadnought. My squad in the back with the 2 melta guns is going to go into the Sentinel. My squad over there with the volley guns is going to shoot into the heavy weapons team. This Venenator with the las cannons, I already said those guys. My Venenator here with the las cannon is going to fire into the Chimera. My Venenator and my Taurox Prime over here are going to try and do some damage to that Lehman Russ. The Taurox might have to fire at the Sentinel, actually looking at line of sight, so yeah.
Taurox, Yeah.
The Taurox, absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna get some dice and make some shots here. Okay, so we're gonna do some shots here now. I'm gonna start with this squad here. I've got 2 plasma gunners in there that are gonna fire at that sentinel. They're within 12 inches, so they're rapid fire ones. So we're getting 4 shots. I'm not going to supercharge them. So we're gonna be hitting on 3s. So that's 3 hits. I should have supercharged them. And wounding on 3s. Okay, 3 wounds, minus 3 AP.
Ooh, so we're looking at 6 save. There was 3 wounds?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm looking at 6 up save. None.
Okay.
How many damage each?
1. I didn't supercharge it, so it's just 1 damage each.
Okay, perfect. So this sentinel is down to 3 wounds.
Okay, I have 1 guy in there with a hotshot las gun. He gets 1 shot because he's outside of 9 inches. So 3 to hit. Nope. My bolt pistol is out of range. So I'm going to use that squad in the back now. They're going to fire at the sentinel as well. There's 2 melta-guns in there. So here come the 2 melta-gun shots, hitting on 3s. 1 hits. Melta-gun is strength 9. So 3 to hit. 3 to wound, sorry. That's a wound. It is minus 4.
So I did not get a save. Single damage?
D6 damage.
Ooh.
3.
Ouch! We're looking at a dead sentinel. So this guy is done. It also has the explode rule, so you roll d6 before removing the model, and 6 it explodes.
Alright,
and
let's
everything
see.
within 3 inches, but I do not have anything.
So I'll just remove
So
it.
I'm just removing the model.
Sure. Okay, now my Taurox missile launcher here is going to fire crack missiles at the dreadnought. So it gets 2 crack missile shots. Bear with me here, guys. 2 missiles. Yes. 2 missiles needing 4s to hit because I moved. Nothing. Okay, this Taurox is now essentially out of commission, I think. Unless I can get down there and see. No, that is a full line of sight blocking everything there. So I guess we'll move along to here. This squad of 4 guys has 1st rank, 2nd rank, and they're going to fire into the Chimera with their high-end las guns. So that's going to be 8 shots, needing 3s to hit. Okay, needing 6s to wound. So that's 1 at minus 2 AP.
Minus 2, so we're looking at a 5 up save here.
That's cocked, you can reroll that.
Okay, which fail, 1 damage.
Yes.
So this is down to 6.
Ooh, okay, let's kill it. 2 shots from the las cannons. From the Venator. Now the Venator is pretty fancy in that it has Elysian Venator targeting systems, so it doesn't suffer a minus 1 to its heavy weapons when it moves. It also has this edition's a jink, I guess. So if it is a 15-inch move, and if you move more than 10 inches with it, it gets a 5-up invul for its galvanic motors. So let's take 2 shots at that Chimera, needing 4s to hit. Oh, come on. So everyone here is out of range. You know what? I'm going to spend a command point to reroll one of those. So let's see here. Ah, of course. Darn. Okay, so that's everything in the center of my field. Over here now, we'll go with my Taurox Prime. That is going to be firing at the Sentinel. It gets a battle cannon with 20 shots.
That has 20 shots?
Yes, it has 20 shots.
Oh my god. Okay.
18, hold on a sec. 20. So this will be 20 shots here. Now, I mean, it's not great damage and it's not great AP, but it's hopefully just the massive shots.
I always like it when Imperial Guard player goes like, oh, it's not great damage, it's not strong and whatever. But hey, by the way, I just have 100 dice. Do you have 100 more to lend me, please? Yeah, sure.
All right, so I'm needing 4s to hit because it moved.
That was not too good.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 4 under there. And that's it.
5 right there.
Oh, there we go.
So 6?
So 6. Hold on, I still have to wound you.
Toughness 5.
Strength 4, so I need 5s. Okay, 2.
2. Alright, is there a rend on that thing?
There is 0 rend.
Okay, so we're looking at 3-up save for the Sentinel.
Yep. Yeah, I'll take that.
Ouch! 2 wounds. So the Sentinel is down to 4 wounds.
Yep, and we're going to fire the 2 volley guns. I should have said that I'm declaring everything into it. So it has 2 volley guns, which are heavy 4, so that's 8 shots. Needing 4s to hit. Again, not so great. It is also strength 4, so I need 5s to wound you. Nothing.
Nothing? Alright.
Okay, the Tauros here is going to fire at the Leman Russ. 2 las cannons. Both hit.
Okay.
Strength 9, toughness 8
Toughness 5.
on a Leman Russ.
Oh, you're shooting the Lehman Ross?
Yeah, from this guy.
Oh, sorry, give me
No
a
problem.
second. First time I'm running a Lehman Ross in this edition, so I actually need to look it up.
I'm fairly
I
certain it's
believe they're
strength
8.
7.
Yeah, it's toughness 8.
Okay. So, I need 4s to wound. That's 1 wound, minus 3 AP. So I think
Minus 3, so we're looking at 6 up.
Yep,
There's 1 wound.
1. Yep.
6. I'm so
Okay.
lucky on my dice, it's ridiculous.
It always is, no matter what edition he plays, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, over here, the last group of scions, they have 2, yep, we're going to put them right into that heavy weapon squad. So there's 2 hotshot volley guns that I'll do first. So that's 8 shots. They're heavy, so aerial deployment counts as moving. So I'll be needing 4s here. Okay, so that is 2. 4, strength 4, toughness 3. Need 4s?
Need 3.
3s, sorry, 3s. 1.
1?
Yeah, at minus 2 AP.
Okay, so 1 as...
Well, you're gonna get a cover for being in there. And don't they
Oh,
have a
yeah.
5 up? So you should get a 6 up save.
Yeah, I get a 6 up for the cover.
Yeah.
Alright. Which I do not succeed.
Okay.
So there's 1 in there that is down to 1 wound.
Okay, I got 2 shots from las guns, the hotshot las guns going in there now.
Yep.
They are 3s to hit. That's 2 hits. They are strength 3, so 4s to wound. That's 2 wounds, minus 2 AP, so that's 2 more 6 up saves.
Okay. Ouch.
And now my leader has a bolt pistol. He's not
that
within
range?
range. No, he's not. The range changed.
Don't you have 12 inch?
I think it's 8.
Okay, well
Just
let's
crazy.
look it up and come back in a second.
Okay, yeah, I thought it was an 8-inch range, but it turns out to be a 12-inch range. So I'll get 1 shot with my bolt pistol here. Misses.
Okay.
So that is all of my shooting this turn. I didn't do nearly as much as I had hoped to. Yeah, hopefully I can survive the ensuing return fire.
Alright, so I'm going to do command here.
Okay.
You have 6 of leadership. And I'll have 1 model. Obviously I have another one that goes away. Alright.
You sure you want to take the one with 1 wound?
Sorry?
The other 2 guys don't want to run away?
Sure. Alright. That's it for your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. So my turn there. I'm a bit in a bad place now because obviously this team just went from behind the lines. Damn inquisitorials, guys. So I'm probably going to advance my troops more towards the center there. Try to deal with these here. The troops are going forward. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with the tanks right now, so I'm going to do that off camera and we'll be back in a moment. Alright, so now what happened is I moved back the units here, I moved Captain back, this guy turned around. I'm going to try to deal with my infestation problem here. On this side, this squad moved so that I could get going against these two vehicles of the alley there. I moved this guy back a little bit and I did a pivot there so he could have some maneuvering space. And that's it for my movement. Essentially typical Imperial Guards. Wait and shoot. So, I have a question for you, Brett.
Sure.
How many hit points on the Torox?
How many hit points on a Torox? I believe it's 11.
What?
I'll have to double check that.
Really?
Yeah.
Lehman Russ Demolisher gets like 12.
10 wounds.
Wow. Okay, well, he's going to get juiced. Demolisher cannon from here into the Torox.
Sure.
We're looking at the heavy D3. 5, so that's going to be 3. Does not get the -1, so we're looking at 4 ups.
I'll take it, obviously.
Okay, so this is strength 10, AP -3, so I believe I do 3 up here. 5, AP -3.
I don't think I get a save. No, I have a 4-up save on that, so.
Oh, great, so you take D6 damage. That's a 3.
3. Okay, so that puts him to 7 as well.
Yep. Okay, last cannon into the same vehicle, 5 up, 6. So this is strength 9, AP -3. We're looking at 3 ups, 1, not good enough. Going with the heavy bolter on the same target.
You're gonna fire both of them?
Well, I can only fire this one. This one's going to go with that squad there.
Oh, okay.
So 1, strength 5, toughness. What's your toughness?
6.
6, so we're looking at 5 ups. No, not good enough. I'm going to clear this heavy bolter right away.
Okay.
Taurus there, 5 ups. That's 1. He's toughness 5, right?
Correct.
So 4 up. Not good enough. Let's go here. This sentinel, last cannon, inside of the Torox.
Okay.
This didn't move, so we're looking at 4 ups. I'm having such a bad shooting now. This guy here is going to go at the same target. I'm going to come back here because I need to look it up because I do not know off the top of my head the new rules for the missile launcher. So moving over here.
Okay.
This guy here is going to go for his 2 shot at these guys.
Sure.
We're looking at 4 ups. That's 1. Strength 7. I have double your toughness.
Yep.
These are toughness 3, right?
Yep.
So 2 ups, which makes it. So we're looking at
It's a -1 AP, so I get a 5-up
Yeah.
save. Nope. So kills one guy.
damage.
So just take a las gun. Yes, please. Thank you.
All right. Perfect. So moving on, I'm going to go with the Dreadnought.
Ooh.
Assault Cannon, which is heavy 6. Now this guy only turned around, he didn't move. And anyway, I turned it around for the sake of it. We don't need to do that anymore. So heavy 6, looking at 2 ups.
Space Marines.
All but 1. Now this is strength 6. I have double, so 2 ups. That is 4, -1 AP.
Alright, 4 5-up saves. Or they're gone. Oh, there's one guy left. I'll leave one of the volley guns.
Okay. So,
Yep.
perfect.
Thank you.
Like this. Good. So, let's move on to the captain here, who is going to shoot at these guys with his master crafted bolt gun.
Okay.
He is within rapid fire range, so that's 2 dice, 2 ups. 1 go. Strength 4, AP -1. These have 3 toughness,
Yep.
so 3 up. No, not good enough. These guys here, I essentially get 2 bolter. I'm going to measure right there. My measuring tape has disappeared again.
On the book.
On the book. Thank you.
No problem.
He is not in range for his
Melter gun.
no, well, both the melter gun and the pistol are not in range.
Okay.
The bolter are. So we're looking at 3 up, all but 1. So this is strength 4. 2 go, no AP.
Okay,
One
I get a
down.
3 up save because I'm behind cover. So one guy's dead.
One guy is dead.
Yeah. Nope, leave him, please.
Oh wait, melter.
Yeah, I'm not taking away my melter guns.
Yeah, okay. Other shooting that I can do, let's move on to camera. So camera is going to go with heavy bolter in this squad. It didn't move, so we're looking at 4 ups. Oh no, give me a second there. Yeah, we're looking at 4 ups. 1. Strength 5, so 3 ups. That's a 4.
Any AP?
Minus 1.
So 5 up save. I'm good.
Okay, multi-laser, strength 6, no AP, 3 shots, same unit. That's 1, strength 6, that's 2 up, 1 go,
4 up save. Nope, kills 1.
kills 1. Now, this guy here is going to shoot at the Tauros, but you get a cover save there, a serious one.
Okay.
So 4 up, that's a
To hit.
5, that's the last cannon, so strength 9 against your 5, right?
Yep.
So 3 up, that's a 6.
Okay, now he gets his save, which is normally a 4 up. So it goes to a 3 up because he has the cover. And then minus 3 goes to a 6 up. So I'm going to actually take the invul save of a 5 up because he moved 15 inches. So that's better for me. So the 5 up invul save. I make it.
Okay. Perfect. So there's one thing left for my shooting.
Yep.
It's these guys here, and we're going to be back in a second right after I let go. Let's go. Alright, so this guy is going to shoot a crack missile at the Tauros. We're looking at 4 to hit. Okay. Not having a good shooting game. My captain here, at the end of my shooting phase, the captain is going to have a go at this guy there. He's going to charge. Actually, he's going to charge these guys. He's feeling heroic.
He's going to change those guys?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to overwatch.
Yeah, go ahead.
So first I'm going to overwatch with the one las gun and see if it hits. Oh, it hits. Okay, so that's strength 3, toughness 4, need a 5, right? Or need a 4?
Got a toughness 4.
Okay. A 3 won't do it. 2 melter guns, come on, baby. Oh, I got one. Strength 9, so 3 to wound.
Yeah.
6, yes.
Okay.
Minus 4 AP. So go ahead with your silly little storm
I
shield.
have a invuln.
Yeah, I know.
So, you want me to redo it?
It's up to you.
Well,
You know what? I'm going to spend a command point and make you reroll it. Or do I have to spend 2 command points? If I make him reroll the dice, I have to spend 2 command points?
You can't make someone reroll.
Oh, okay.
So, let's say you did it.
Fine, okay, then I get a bolt pistol shot in there. Oh, that doesn't hit.
Okay. That's it.
Okay, yeah, fine.
Perfect. So, charge.
6.
I think he's... Ooh, might be...
That's going to be
good
close. You have to get within an inch.
Yeah.
So.
He is... I actually need a quarter of an inch more.
Oh no.
Yeah, so it's not good enough. Damn! Damn! Okay. These guys are going to have a go at this guy.
Alright, he's going to overwatch. 4 shots. Overwatching here on 6s. Come on! Nothing.
Alright.
Pew 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 pew.
That would be a 10. I believe this is enough.
Well, at least I won't have to remember to take a battle shot.
Yes, this is enough.
Philippe, that one Space Marine looks a little bit different. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's a guardman who actually stole an armor and he's just pretending to be a Space Marine. He's also smaller than the other guys if you look, eh? Just bring the camera here, you see it's much smaller.
He's like a rogue.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Or other.
Yeah. Maybe that's why Greyfax is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's breaking the rules. Greyfax needs to kill this guy.
Challenge accepted.
Alright, so Pylon.
Yep.
Essentially fancy Games Workshop templates.
Don't show that on camera.
That side?
Oh, it's so bad.
It's not good. Okay, so let's go with the tactical squad. Essentially, Sergeant gets 2 attacks, all other guys get 1. We're looking at 3 up.
Close combat against Space Marines, this is where my scions excel.
It's 4. Strength 4, toughness 3.
Yep.
Really? Okay.
2 4-up saves. Oh yeah! Alright, he gets 1 attack back. 5. He hits.
Oh no! Damn!
5 to wound. No.
You still have a lone guy who actually
Alright.
survived assault from the squad.
I got a leadership test for that guy, so he lost 4 guys in the squad. He has a leadership of 7, so I need 3 or less.
Leadership of 7, lost 4. Just roll the dice and we'll do the plus.
No, that's cocked. If you get to re-roll it, I do too. I'm pretty sure he's gone.
What's the number?
6.
Yeah, he's gone.
Run away.
Alright. But still, you got first blood in the first round.
That's true.
And that will be the end of my second turn. Moving to Inquisitorial Force turn 2.
Yeah, we're going to more than likely just keep plowing up the field. And hopefully actually kill something this turn. I'm going to hopefully kill that Chimera. Move my Tauroxes up, move my Taurox and my Tauros up here. Slowly move this force forward and see what I can do. Alright, I'll be right back after everything is moved. Okay, so Inquisition Army turn 2. I'm on the other side of the board because my force is coming across the board. So my Scion team that I had set up in this ruined building is moving down. My 2 Taurox there are moving across the table. I deep striked another unit of 5 guys there with a melta-gun, hopefully to finish off that Chimera. The squad that I have here is basically staying exactly where they are, hopefully take care of that captain. I deep striked over here another squad of 5. Over here, my Tauros assault vehicle is zoomed around. My other one is coming up the board there. My Taurox around this building has not moved and is going to stand and fire. And my little force in the center of the table has moved forward. In the psychic phase now, I'm going to have Greyfax attempt to cast Smite on the Chimera again. So I need a 5, and I get it, but I don't do d6. So let's see, d3 damage. So 2 more damage to the Chimera.
That mortal?
Yes.
Okay. So it's down to 4.
Okay. Now I'll start shooting. I'll start on this side of the board. So I've got my 1 Tauros over there. I'm going to fire 2 las cannon shots into the Lehman Russ. Needing 4s to hit. 1 hit. Needing 3s to wound. That's a wound. -3 AP.
-3.
Yeah, so you get a 6 up.
Yeah. 2 hits?
1 hit.
1 hit. That's a 1.
Okay, so d6 damage here.
Ouch.
So 1.
Not too bad. So he's down to essentially 11 wounds. If I can find the 10 on my dice once again. Oh, guess what?
What's that?
Well, these are the dice that GW was selling in the other edition, and the 0 is actually a 0. It's not.
Not a 10?
It's not a 10. So I'm going to put D6 there.
Sure.
You can continue while I'm doing this.
Okay, so this Torox is actually going to just open fire on your Sentinel there.
Yep.
And hopefully do some damage. So I've got 20 shots from the battle kit or from the Gatling cannon. So that's going to be 10, 15, 20 dice total. So let's see here. 20 dice. Needing 3s to hit because it did not move. A little bit better this time. So it is strength 4, toughness
5.
Toughness 5. So needing 5s. Okay, so that's going to be a few of them at least. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No AP though.
6.
6 hits.
3 up.
Okay.
I need that.
That's
All
a
but
2.
2.
Okay. I can live with that.
This is down to 2 wounds.
Okay, now I'm going to fire both. Like I said, everything is going into it. So I got the 2 volley guns. So it's heavy 8, needing 3s. Whoa, 3.
Okay.
Okay, needing 5s to wound. Okay, 1 wound, minus 2 AP.
Minus 2?
Yep.
Okay, so we're looking at 5 up here. 6.
6 is good.
Alright.
Okay, I'll just keep moving, sweeping events across the board here. So this Venator is going to fire 2 las cannon shots into... it's going to be the Luminars. I'm just debating whether I should swing the turret around and fire at that Chimera. Because if I blow it up, I could kill all the guys inside.
The camera?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm also getting cover save there.
Yeah. No, I'm going to go for the Luminars. Alright, 2 shots, needing 3s. 4s, sorry. 2 hits. Needing 3s to wound. 1 wound.
Alright.
Minus 3 AP.
So we're looking at 6 up.
Yep.
There's 2 wounds?
Just 1.
Just 1? What is it?
3.
Okay.
So it's going to take 3 more wounds.
Alright. So he's at 8.
Okay. Moving across the table here, I have 1 las cannon, 1 las gunshot, sorry, going into the Chimera from this squad. So this is going to be 3 to hit. There we go. 6 to wound. Nope. Greyfax is going to fire her mastercrafted bolt gun. Or not mastercrafted. That hits. 6 to wound. No wound. The 3 guys here on the ground are going to fire into there as well. Oh, and I forgot to cast orders. Okay, that's no big deal.
Only 2 line of sight.
What? No. This guy can see. Okay, no, I guess not. So 2 shots into the Chimera. Both miss. Up top here, I have 1 guy with a melted gun that dropped down. So he's going to fire into the Chimera, needing a 3 to hit. That's a hit. Strength 9, toughness.
Camera?
Chimera.
7.
Okay, so 3 to wound. I'm going to spend a command point and reroll that because I need this thing to die. There we go. Okay, minus 4 AP.
I don't get a save.
D6 damage. 3. Oh, come on. Okay. Well, I do have 3 guys up top there with las guns that are going to try and take out the last wound here. Come on, boys. 3s to hit. 6s to wound. 1 of these. Just 1. Nothing. I really didn't want to have to shoot anything from these tanks into that thing. So...
You could possibly finish it by shooting these guys in.
Yeah, they're far enough away that
Yeah.
I think they're too far for the plasma gun to be effective.
Yeah.
So I'm going to fire the battle tank, the battle cannon into it. It is heavy D3, which I don't, yeah, I think it's just a heavy D3 with that one, yes. So let's see how many shots. That is, I rolled a 4, so that is 2. 2 shots, hitting on 4s, nothing. I'll put the hotshot volley guns into it as well. Obviously. Hitting 4s, okay, that's good. 4 hits. 6s to wound. No, 5s to wound. Strength 4, toughness 7.
Yep.
Yep. That's 2 wounds.
No rend?
No, -2 rend.
-2, so we're looking at 5 ups. Ooh.
So 1 damage.
Yeah.
So that blows it up. So roll a 6
Yeah.
and see if it explodes.
If it explodes, the guy in there are dead.
I think so. Nope, does not explode. So they get out.
Yeah, and vehicles are now removed from the table in this new edition.
They are?
I believe so.
Yes.
Models are removed from the table. The vehicles are the same. I'm going to set these guys up right there for now. And remove the camera. We are willing to stand. And this is no longer.
They'll stand for Cadia. Never forget. Okay, 2 crack missiles into the Sentinel from the next one. And the autocannons are going to go into it as well.
There.
Yep.
There. Great.
Both miss with the crack missiles. And then 4 shots with the autoguns. Hitting on 4s. That's 1. Strength 7, toughness 5. Okay. That's a wound.
Alright.
-1 AP. Yep.
Okay, so I'm looking at 4 up here. 2.
Bang, 2 damage.
2 damage. Alright, so this thing is down to 4 wounds.
Okay, now I'm going to just slide myself around the table here to get a better view of these guys. So this squad is going to fire everything into that squad of guardsmen. So I got 2 plasma guns, 1 and 2. They are not within 12 inches, so they won't get rapid fire. So 2 shots, needing 3s. Of course. Okay, 2 las guns, needing 3s. Okay, they both hit. Strength 3, toughness 3, needing 4s. 2 go through, -2 AP, but I think you're within cover for around that
so
wall.
I get a 6.
Yep.
2 guys are dead.
And now, since your captain is out there all alone, I'm going to fire everything I've got from these guys into him.
This guy survived Fall of Cadia, man.
Okay, so let's do this. 1 las gun shot first. Hits. What's his toughness for?
Toughness 4.
Okay, need 5, nothing. 2 melt-a-gun shots. This is what's gonna make him fall. That's 2 wounds.
Well, lucky you, it's not plasma.
Yeah, I guess so. Right, I'm gonna come around here now. This squad of 5 guys. What I'm gonna do is put the volley gun and the plasma gun into the sentinel, and the 2 las guns and the bolt pistol into the heavy weapons team.
Yep.
So I'll start with there. So 2 las guns going into him. Bolt pistol going into him. Okay, bolt pistol hits. And that is strength 4, toughness 3, need a 3. Oh, nothing. Okay. Plasma gun shot into the sentinel. You know what?
Yep.
I'm going to supercharge it.
Okay. Right, does it damage?
Okay, it misses, but I got a 2, so.
Yep.
Now, 4 shots from my volley gun. into the sentinel. Needing 4s to hit. Okay, 2 hits. Strength 3, toughness 5. Need 5s. Nothing. Okay, so that is all of my shooting. I believe. Nobody else is anywhere that can hit. And that is it. I don't have to take a bravery test for any of my units. What about you? I don't think so. Well, the guardsmen. Because they lost 2.
Yep.
So what is their leadership? 6.
Yep.
Okay, you're good.
Hey Brent, how are you? Good on you.
What's
You know
up?
what Space Marine do when they're on the battlefield against Imperial Guard type guys?
What?
Oh, they get around like that, all one facing another, and they can't fight.
Ah,
That's great, man.
they killed 1 guy.
Yeah.
Just 1.
Yeah, they were living a small fire there, and they're singing and playing guitar.
Okay,
We should get our hands on the Noise Marine, like the one with the guitar, and just have the guy there playing.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah, when he's done playing, they just kill him because he's an heretic after all, right?
Exactly. Alright, so this will be your turn 3.
Yeah, alright. So essentially, multiple problems I need to deal with. I hate armies who are deep striking. So the captain here is going to attempt at doing something heroical and getting rid of these guys. These guys are going to come around towards here too. These guys are going to attempt dealing with the scions. I don't know what I'm doing with this, so I have to rely on this and the dreadnought probably. I have a bit of an issue with these guys there. These guys are probably going to deal with that. I'm going to try get rid of the thorax because I really do not want this to move around and play with me. This thing did not move 15 inch, right?
Yes, it did.
It did? Okay, perfect. So Lehman Ross is in a strange spot where he is target to a lot of things. He's going to split fire probably or try dealing with the thorax. So I'm going to do my move and we'll be back in a second. Alright guys, so we're going to try to deal with the thorax problem. Actually, sorry, I'm a bit getting ahead of myself. These guys move towards here, these guys move towards there. Since this is 8th edition, we're going to attempt at downing a vehicle with a bunch of guardsmen. Because why not? They can.
That's not a bunch, that's 8.
Yeah, you have 7 wounds and there's a lot of weapons pointed towards them.
True.
So these guys there have been voluntold to deal with this squad. No moves here. I want to get all my shots in better space possible. So we are going to start to deal with this against this thorax. It didn't move, so we're looking at 4 ups. Obviously fails.
You know, you can spend your rerolls, right? You haven't done a single one.
I am going to do that.
Good idea.
So 1 command point to reroll. Can I expend a command point to reroll a command point that I
No,
roll?
you can only spend 1 per phase.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
At least it was better than the 2.
yeah, sure. So there is 8 guys there. There are 7 that have rapid firing gun. I'm going to validate that actually.
Yes.
In case this changed.
It did not.
It did not. Perfect. So 8 guys that have rapid firing weapon and 1 las pistol. We're looking at 5s. So give me a second. We're looking at 4 to it.
Pew pew pew. That's actually
It's not
no, it's
too
about
bad.
even.
Yeah. Okay, their strength 3, same as they were.
Yep, strength 3 against toughness 7.
Okay, so we're looking at 5,
Yes.
6.
6s.
Yep.
Yes. There's 1.
1.
And I get my 3-up save. I make it with the 3.
Uh-huh. Nice. Okay, so this guy here is going to auto cannon this guy.
Assault cannon.
Oh yeah, assault cannon, sorry. So this is
So much DACA. DACA.
he moved, so we're looking at 3 ups. All. Strength 6, toughness 7, we're looking at 5s. 3, not too bad. This is AP -1.
Okay, so that'd be 4 up. I make all of them.
Oh, damn. Seriously? Okay. Me starting to not like your damn tall rocks. So...
Painted nice though.
Sorry?
It's painted nice though.
Yeah, sure, it's painted nice. So these guys here are actually going...
It's a squad, right?
Yeah, this
okay.
guy is a lone guy.
Yep.
That squad here is going to shoot there. I have 2 bolters in there and 1 bolt gun
Okay.
going in this squad here. We're looking at 3 ups. That's strength 4, toughness 3. Looking at 3s. All of them, no AP.
Okay, is it a 3 up save? Because of cover? No, you killed 2 of them.
Okay.
Not the Meltagons.
Sergeant?
Yep, Sergeant and the Voxcaster.
Perfect.
Who doesn't actually have a Voxcaster?
So I have this Meltagun here who's going to shoot there too.
Sure.
Single shot. Doesn't do anything. This guy is going with his master crafted bolt gun, if I can find him in a second. Bear with me, guys, this is going to happen. Okay, so rapid fire, we're looking at 2s to hit. Boat, strength 4. Boat goes, -1 rend,
Okay.
2 damage.
4 up. Oh, 2 damage each. Doesn't matter. Yeah, make them both.
Ah, damn. Okay. So, okay, I decided getting this here.
Yep.
It's going to shoot at. It's going to go at the Tauros.
Okay.
So, 4 up. Boat. This
Uh-oh.
is strength 7.
Yep, toughness 5. So
Looking at
3s.
3. 1.
Okay.
-1, 2 damage.
-1, so it'd go to a 5 up, and it's my 5 up invul, so either one. No, I'm gonna spend a command point. That brings me to 3 command points. And I'm gonna reroll that. And I get a 5.
Damn you! Okay, so this squad here is going to split fire. The missile launcher will be going in the Taurox. All other guys are going to be going here. I'm going to validate the range here. So every guy's in range, and the guys that have bolt gun, which is 3 of them, are within rapid fire range.
Yep.
So I'm getting 7 shot.
Deca.
Looking at 3s. All but 2, strength 4. Looking at 3s. That's pretty bad for Space Marines, seriously.
Okay, one.
Gets you wonder
One
if
4 up. No, kills one.
One dead. Gets you wonder if.
Not him, please.
Oh, okay.
He's got a volley gun.
Okay, you want this guy?
Sure.
Okay. Perfect. Now, missile launcher in the Taurox. He didn't move. 3 up.
That's a 2.
Yeah, that's a 2. They really are Imperial Guard who stole Space Marine armors.
Heretics!
Last cannon
Yep.
in the Taurox.
Alright.
4 up. Okay. I'm beginning to be a bit speechless here.
Alright, your Lehman Russ, what can it do?
Now the Lehman Russ has taken some damage.
It needs to go down below 7 before it takes
Yeah.
a tier, so you're still good.
He's going to shoot Demolisher Cannon, which is heavy D3.
Okay, now we haven't been doing this, but it's very important for us to actually get into the habit of doing it. Is if we are splitting fire, we have to declare where it is before.
Yeah. Okay. So Demolisher Cannon goes there.
Okay.
Bolter here. This guy did move. Okay, so Bolter will also be going there as well.
Sure.
Last cannon there as well. Heavy Bolter will be going here.
Sure. Okay.
Remember
And
that?
you did roll a 6, so that
Exactly.
is 3 for the
Exactly.
Demolisher Cannon here.
Didn't move, so we're looking at 4s. Okay.
Ooh, uh-oh.
Yeah, you're in trouble. So this is strength 10, gets toughness 7,
So 3s.
3s, 1,
Okay, 1. I can take 1.
-3, d6.
Okay, so it's a 6 up. No.
So d6 damage,
Yep.
that's 2.
Oh, down to
Lucky.
5. Yeah, no kidding. He's down to 5 wounds.
Okay, let's go with the Bolter.
Okay.
Looking at 4s, all but 2, strength 5, looking at 5s.
Nothing.
Nope. Last cannon.
This could do it. No.
He's shooting like an Imperial Guard. This guy is going here.
Yep.
2. Strength 5, toughness 5. Yeah.
Yes.
4s. 1 goes.
Okay, minus 1 AP, right?
Yep.
So 5 up invul saves anyway. I make it.
Oh damn, you're so lucky with these.
It's because the vehicle is so cool, it does not want to get taken off the table.
Yeah. So earlier I said I'd split fire there, but I never shot the missile again. The missile never got shot. These guys shot and then you switched to the
Sure.
So crack missile, well the missile that does strength 8.
Yep.
To there. Batches, strength 8, so looking at 3. That's a 3. So
minus 2 AP for a crack missile?
Crack missile minus 2? Yep,
okay.
Perfect.
So it's a 5 up. I don't make it.
Yeah.
You could kill it.
That is D3 or D6, man? Damage. D6?
That's cocked. Reroll it.
Okay.
1.
Okay. Great. That is all for my shooting. I'm going to move on to charge. So these Imperial Guards are going to test the new rule set and they're going to charge a vehicle. So
okay, I'm going to overwatch. Which vehicle?
this one. You can't overwatch with that, right?
I can overwatch with the missile
Yeah, you
launcher.
can overwatch with anything in this physics.
So do you want to change that? It's 2d3 shots with the frag missiles.
They don't feel so precious in the end. They're going to charge here.
Which one? The Marine or the guys? Okay.
I need it's a long charge.
I'm still going to overwatch. Whether you make it or not.
7 doesn't make it.
Okay, well, I get 2 shots with the plasma guns. 1 hits. 1 wound. So that's just a dead guy.
Yep.
I have 2 las guns. Oh, double 6. 3's to wound. Or 4's to wound, sorry. And then 1 bolt pistol. Okay.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay, perfect. So this guy is going to charge here.
Okay, definitely gonna overwatch that one.
Succeed his charge.
Come on, 1-6.
No. Okay. These guys are going to charge over here.
Okay.
They need 9 to make it.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna overwatch.
They fail.
Okay.
Go for an overwatch.
The volley gun first, 4 shots. 1, 5 to wound, no wound. 2 las guns, both
You
miss.
can reroll this. You troll.
That's fine. Came out of my hand. I'm good. And 1 plasma, nothing. Okay.
Okay, so we're going to resolve whatever happened here. Now I have lost my device. Thank you. I'm all over the place right now. It's not so cool.
It's hot in the garrison today, everyone. So if we sound a little exhausted, that'd be why.
So there's 4 attacks there. Now we have someone sitting in the corner who knows the rules better than ourselves. I have a captain who's charging. Do I still get +1 attack?
No. Unless he's your warlord and has the +1 on the charge warlord trait.
Okay, which he does not. But he is my warlord. Me sad. So 4 attacks. We're looking at 2s. All of them at strength 4.
3's to wound.
A 3.
What's the AP?
There's no AP.
4 up save. Go scions. No, it kills them both.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, they're so pretty.
You're still in better shape than I am in this game right now.
You've missed a lot of shots.
Yeah,
So
and you're taking off a lot of stuff from the board from me.
Yeah, trying to.
That would be the end of my turn. I believe I have battle shock here. I lost 1 guy in the turn. So basically anything go to 6. 6. I lost 1 more.
So I'd like to say at this point that I haven't been rolling too many battle shock tests, Basically because my scions have a leadership of 7 and they're in 5-man squads. So losing one guy, I can't possibly lose. So yeah, that's why.
So off to inquisitorial forces. Turn 3.
Right on. So what I'm gonna do is move some things forward. I have nothing else left in reserve. This was 60 power points, by the way, guys. Just we didn't say that at the beginning, I don't think. And yeah, I'm just gonna move everything forward and hopefully start killing some stuff. And this time I'm going to remember to heal Greyfax because I didn't in turn 2. Alright, I'm gonna do my move off camera, be right back and show you guys what I'm gonna shoot at. Okay, this is my Inquisition army turn 3. Moving forward here, I move the guardsmen across the board a bit. We're going to try and take out that Space Marine squad, maybe touch on the Dreadnought. Got both Tauroxes here lined up to take on that Dreadnought as well. Move these guardsmen, or these scions forward. Greyfax is going to try and smite that Sentinel to death since it only has 4 wounds left. I actually might smite the Luminous instead. And we've moved some other stuff across the board to take care of some more enemy. Let's see what we can do. We'll start out with healing Greyfax on a 4+. Gets it, so she gets a wound back. Great. Now, shooting, I'm going to start on this side of the table. I'm at a -1 to shoot now with my big guy. So I'm going to unload everything into that Sentinel. So it's going to be 20 shots hitting on 4s. So here we go. Let's see what I can do. Let's see if I can even pick up all 20 days. There we go. Alright. Hitting on 4s. Well, that's a good roll. More hits than misses, which I always like to see here. Strength 4, toughness 5, wounding on 4s. Or 5, sorry. Wounding on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No AP.
That was against the Sentinel?
Yep.
No AP? 5?
Yep.
Let's get 3 up. It is very much dead.
Good. Okay, I didn't say where I was shooting the volley gun, so I lost those shots. That's okay, I don't think I could hit anything anyway. Nothing within 3 inches, so it's just off the table. 2 las cannon shots into the Lehman Russ at point blank range. A 2 and a 1. Well, I'm spinning a command point. And let's see what I can do. A 1. Of course. I must have Philippe's dice over here now. My other Venator is going to fire into the Sentinel. 2 shots, needing 4s. Okay, 1 hit, I'll take that. Strength 9, toughness 5, need a 3.
2.
2. Misses. Yeah, the scions that are way over there. I got 1 las gun. The las gun and the bolt pistol are going to fire at the heavy weapons team. The volley gun and the plasma gun are going to fire at the Space Marine team. So, bolt pistol hits. Bolt pistol wounds.
Here?
Yep, no AP.
Okay. So 5 up.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Okay, 2 las gun shots. 4s to hit. 1 hit. 4 to wound. That's a wound. -2 AP, 1 damage.
She's dead.
Okay. 4 shots into the Space Marines from the volley gun, needing 4s. 1 hit, needing 5. No hit. 1 plasma gun. Misses. Good thing I didn't supercharge it. Okay, now the rest here, I'm going to do this squad of 3 guys, all firing into the Sentinel. More than 9 inches away, so no rapid fire. 3 shots, 2 hits, 1 wound, -2 AP.
So we're looking at 5. Fail.
1 damage.
So this is down to 3.
Okay, I'm going to fire my melt-a-gun from up here into him.
Yep.
I'm going to fire all these las guns, these 2 las guns, down into your troops.
Okay.
So, over there, melt-a-gun, hitting on 3, nothing. 2 las guns, they're within 9 inches, so that's going to be 4 shots. Needing 3s, so 3 hits. Needing 4s, 2, -2 AP.
And this?
No, on those guys.
-2, so the shot was coming from there?
From these 2, yeah.
Okay,
So,
perfect. So 2 guys dead.
yep. Next, I'm going to do the Torox Prime here. He's going to fire into the Sentinel with his battle cannon and into the Guardsman with his volley guns. So D3 shots with the battle cannon. So 3 shots. He did not move, so he's hitting on 3s. So 2 hits. Strength 7, toughness. Okay, that's 2 wounds at -2 AP.
Okay, so we're looking at 5 ups. Damn. What's the damage on this?
D3 damage each.
Ouch. Hey, it's not there anymore.
Okay.
You are kicking my ass.
For once, anyone who watches any of our Age of Sigmar battles will know that this is not usually how our battles work out. Quick note, watch all of our Age of Sigmar battles. Okay, 8 shots at the volley guns going to the Guardsman. Leading 3s. 3 hits.
3 hits.
Needing 3s to wound. Strength 4, toughness 3. 3, -3, or -2 AP.
Okay, they're in cover.
Yeah.
There's 3 in there.
Yeah.
So needing 6. 3 dead.
Why couldn't it just be all of them?
Yeah, well, you know what's going to happen now, eh?
He's gonna run away.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, this Torox with the missile launchers and autocannon is going to try and 1 turn, 1 shot that stupid dreadnought. Okay, didn't move. Firing 2 crack missiles, needing 3s. 2 hits.
2 hits.
Strength.
Not as a toughness 7.
Okay, strength 8, so 3s. Wait, missiles, crack missiles, strength 8?
Yep.
1 hits.
1.
-2 AP.
-2, we're looking at 5s. 5.
Okay. Auto guns. Needing 3s.
1.
1.
Strength 7.
Nothing.
Oh.
That's not what I wanted at all. The 5-man squad there with the 2 plasma guns is going to fire into the Space Marines. So it's going to be 2 las guns who don't get double tap. 3s. Oh, that's 2 good hits. Needing 5s to wound. Nothing. 2 plasma guns. 2. That's 2 6s in a row to hit. Needing strength 4. Strength 8, toughness 4. So 3s or 2s.
Strength 8, toughness 4?
Yeah. 2s. There we go. 2 at
Damn.
-4.
That's with the plasma?
Yeah.
We essentially got 2 people right there.
And 1 bolt pistol. Misses.
Is that all you're shooting?
Yep,
That's
that's
charging anything?
everything. Are you kidding me? I don't charge.
So, for the record, right now, you actually destroy. Oh, let me do this.
Okay,
You have 6. I've lost 4 guys during this turn.
correct.
He stays there. So, for the record, up to now, you actually fully destroyed 5 of my units.
5 of your units.
I only wiped a single one of the units.
Yes, you have.
Which makes me in a lot of trouble. So moving into my turn.
Yep.
Turn 4 for Imperial Guard with turn 4 for Imperial Guard and Space Marine armor.
Yep.
Alright. So I have a lot of problems I need to deal with. This needs to go. Damn, you're everywhere. This I really need out of the game. this thing needs to go too. So I'm going to focus on this squad and this is going to. This is not their idea of this.
To be fair, I shot a lot into that Lehman Russ in my turn and didn't do a single wound to it.
Yeah,
So-
he's only lost 2 wounds now.
No, he has 8 left, so he's lost 6 wounds.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oof. What I had in my head right now was not seeing it too. Okay, so my movement is going to be very, very limited again this turn. So actually, the only thing I'm going to move, and I'm going to do it right now, is going to be this guy coming here. The Imperial Guard is going to move a little bit over here. These guys are going to stay still. Do not have a lot of stuff left on the table, so I'm going to move straight to shooting. So let's start with these guys.
Sure.
They're going to shoot at this thing here. So I've got 3 bolters that are within rapid fire range.
Yep.
I've got a bolt pistol too. So looking at 3s to hit. Strength 4, looking at 5s.
1.
1.
No AP, right? So
Yep.
4 up is better than my 5 up info. I get a 4.
Okay. Missile, looking at 3. Toughness 5.
5.
Okay, I'm looking at 3 out there. Oh, damn, seriously. Okay. So the Dreadnought is going to fire at these guys here.
The squad? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the autocannon, the Dreadnought, it's on
Assault cannon.
2. Yeah, I keep saying autocannon. It's on 2, everything. Strength 6, basically 2s. Everything but 1, minus 1 random.
And that's 5.
Yeah, and he also has his
Flamer.
Storm Bolter.
Oh,
that he
Storm
can
Bolter.
fire. That
Okay.
he will fire there.
Okay, so these are 5 up 6. I make 3 of them, so that's only 2.
Okay. Which one do you want?
Just the guardsmen. Just the guys with las guns.
Okay. Not this?
Yeah, he's a las gun.
Okay. And this guy too?
Sure.
Okay. Perfect. So Storm Bolter goes strength 4, 2.
Okay, no AP, right?
No, not on the Storm Bolter.
Okay, 4 ups. 1 more dead.
One more dead.
So, yeah,
This
that
guy
guy.
here. All right. Perfect. So the lone guardsman is going to shoot his last gun. That's 1. Strength 3. That's 1. No AP.
4 up. I got a 5.
Save these guys. So bolter here.
Yep.
I'm going to validate range. Yep. So he's rapid fire. Bolt pistol here. Looking at 3. All of them. Looking at 3. 1 of them.
Okay, no rend, right?
No rend.
I got a 2, so 1 dies.
1 dies. This guy.
Yep, sure.
Perfect. Meta guy here.
Yep.
Misses. Storm. The captain.
2 shots.
Yeah, it's rapid
twos.
fire 1, 2 shot. Gets there. 2 goes, minus 1 rend.
2 5 ups. No, he's dead.
He's dead.
There you go. Kill the squad.
Yeah, it took everything I had, but it killed it. Alright, the only thing I have left is the Lehman Russes.
And that squadron of...
This?
Yeah.
This actually shot.
Oh, right.
They
You
shot
totally
at that.
missed.
Yeah, and they shot like guardsmen. So, all weapons on this side, so the main cannon, las, bolter here. The bolter here is going to shoot there.
Sure.
So let's go with the cannon. So this shot steam 3. That's a 6.
Okay.
So we're talking about 3. 3 shot, strength 10,
Hitting on 4s.
hitting on 4. Everything. This is gone, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Strength 10, looking for 3s. Come on. 1 minus 3. AP.
6 up. No, I'm gonna spend a command point. And my last one and reroll it. No.
Okay. D6 damage.
Sure. 2.
Seriously?
So it is changing to 2.
Okay, let's go with the last cannon.
Yep.
Nope.
Command
Heavy
point.
bolter.
Command point. Come on, come on. No.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to re-roll this,
Sure.
even though they were all on. So command point. One left.
There you go.
Okay, that's good. So
Strength 9, need a 3.
That's good. -3.
D6, nothing.
That's D6, right?
Yep.
That's a 5.
Boom.
Boom.
Hit.
About
See if it blows up,
time.
but it won't matter. Nope.
Okay.
It is going.
Bolter, right
Yep.
here. We're looking at 4s.
2.
It's 2 of them. Strength 5 against 5, looking at 4s. 1, -1.
I don't make it.
Oh, great.
So I take 1 damage. So
Yep.
it is down to 4 wounds.
Yep. So this is the end. Actually, is it the end of my turn? Yeah, it's the end of my turn.
You're not going to charge?
I could charge these guys. Yeah, I'm going to charge these guys in here.
Okay. I'm going to
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Nothing.
Nothing.
Nope.
Charge success. I really need this thing off the damn table. So I'm essentially getting 6 attacks here.
Yep. I still got my 5-up invul in close combat.
That's looking for 3s. Damn, that's not so good, eh? Strength 4, looking for 5s.
Okay, it gets an attack back.
That would be ridiculous if you kill a guy.
Gets 1 attack here. It actually doesn't have a close combat weapon at all.
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
nuts.
So it's going to do 4 to hit. It hits. It is a strength 4, a toughness 4, so 4 to wound. Hit wounds?
Do you have an AP?
No.
No? Okay, so 3 up.
Okay.
Save.
So that's what you get for charging a speeding vehicle. You just get smoked.
Going over them. Okay, so that is the end of my turn. I did not lost any guys here.
Nope.
Did I forget to do battle shock here earlier? I think I forgot battle shock there.
Okay.
But anyway.
It wouldn't matter because you're so close to your company commander.
Yeah, and this guy is the lone guy on the battlefield now. No battle shock for me. None for you either.
Okay.
Moving on to Inquisitorial Force, turn 4.
Alright, I'm just going to move everything off camera here and do my psychic phase and everything when I come back. Okay, so I've moved everything up the board as far as I'm going to go. I have my execution squad over there ready to take out some Space Marines. The Tauros here is zipped around to the other flank of the Lehman Russ. This Tauros has disengaged, can't fire this turn, but he's still going to turn around and give him a big finger. These Tauroxes have not moved. They're just going to hopefully take out that Dreadnought. This squadron of guardsmen has moved forward to shoot at those guys over there. I don't know why yet. And now, at the end of my movement phase, I'm going to try and heal Greyfax again. Nope, she doesn't get a wound back this turn. She is going to cast Smite on the Lehman Russ. It's within 18 inches. So here we go. Now get it. You're going to take D3 mortals. That's 2 mortal wounds.
6
Yep.
left.
Now straight into shooting. This Tauros over here is going to fire into the Lehman Russ. 2 shots, needing 4s. 3 and a 2. I swear to God, man, I can't hit that thing to save my freaking life. The execution squad over there is going to open up into the Space Marines. The plasma gun is within double tap range. So here we go. Some 1 miss, 1 hit, 2 to wound. Last command point I'm going to spend on it.
Alright.
There we go, 2 to wound.
Alright.
Minus 4 AP.
Yeah, I don't get a save there.
Okay, heavy volley gun, 4 is to hit. So 1 hit, you have 5 to wound, or 4 to wound because it's strength 4, toughness 4. That's a wound. Minus 2 AP, 1 damage.
2, so looking at 5s.
I saw that 6.
No save.
Then I have one One las gun, he's double tapping. 2 hits, needing 5s. 1 wound, -2 AP.
-2.
Yep.
5s. Damn.
Okay, and a bolt pistol, 1 shot, misses. Moving across the table, the battle cannon is going to fire into the dreadnought, D3 shots. 2, needing 3s. 2 hits, strength 7, toughness 7.
Yep.
Forced a wound, no wounds. The volley guns, like I said, I should have declared everything is going into the dreadnought from this thing. So both volley guns, needing 3s. Whoops. Strength 4, toughness 7, needing 6s. Or 5s. 5s. 1, -2 AP.
So 5 up. Takes 1 wound.
1 wound.
Has 7 wound left.
Okay, next up is going to be the other Toroxer beside it. What I'm going to do with this is fire the missiles into the dreadnought, 1 autocannon into that soul guardsman, and then 1 autocannon into the space marines. So, into the guardsman first. 2 hits, strength 7, so I need 2s. 1 wound, -1 AP.
-1?
Yep, so
he
he's
gets a
6
6 up. Who's that?
Okay, 2 shots into the Space Marines, needing 3s, 1, needing a 3 to wound, no wound. 2 crack missiles, into the Dreadnought, needing 3s, both hit. Strength 8, needing 3s to wound. 1 wound, -2 AP, D3 damage.
5s.
D3, so 2 more.
2 more. He has 5 wound left.
I think that's just about it for my shooting. Yeah, I have nothing else on the board that can do shots.
Okay, so I'm going to attempt at a last stand.
Okay.
Essentially, this is not going to. This one had 7 wound left, right?
Correct.
Okay,
The dice
so
just fell off.
this is going to turn around like that. The Space Marines are going to. Yeah. Okay, so we had a bit of a hiccup here. Basically, I just turned this thing around. These guys moved here, and this guy moved here. So I'm going to do my shooting here inside of there with all his weapon.
Okay.
Now the presence of this guy allows me to reroll 1s.
Oh, okay.
So 6 dices with the assault cannon, looking at 2s. Everything except everything.
There you go.
Strength 6,
Toughness 5.
looking at 3s. That's 4, -1.
4 -1, so it's going to be my 5 up invul. He only takes 1 wound.
Really?
So he's down to 1 wound.
on. Okay.
I told you, you can't kill him. He's too cool to
Yeah,
have on the table.
okay. So this guy's within rapid fire range. Yes, they are. So bolt gun and bolt pistol there, looking for 3s. 1, looking for 5s. There you go.
Okay. 4 up. I make it. Yep, melted gun.
Melta.
Let's see. Hits.
Strength 8. This guy. Okay. Rapid fire range. Strength 4. Damn.
Witness me!
Damn.
Witness me!
Damn. Okay. These guys are going to shoot at these guys. The sergeant with bolt pistol against these
Sure.
doesn't hit.
Okay,
The
here.
missile launcher.
Frag missile?
Yeah,
Which is,
frag.
that does D6 shots.
So that's 4
4?
shot.
And I think it's strength 4 for a frag? Or
I
for
believe
a
it's
frag?
strength 4.
Yep.
Strength 4, no AP, something
Yeah.
like that. Well, 3 hits.
Okay, 4 up saves because of scions. Nope, kills 3 of them.
Okay.
So I'll leave.
Yeah. Lost my gun?
Yeah.
Actually, I'd forgotten to do battle shock here.
It'll be okay.
Yeah.
We're just learning this game.
Yeah, that's fine. So these guys have shot. All of this has shot. Lehman Ross is going to.
Oh, can you put this dice by that Venator? Because that's how many wounds he has
This
left.
guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Since we do no longer have arc shooting and we can shoot
Yeah.
like 360 with everything, he's going to empty his fury inside of this.
Sure. He's at a minus. He's on his lower tier now, so he's hitting everything on 5s.
Yeah, he's not so good right now. So let's start with the bolt, the heavy bolter.
Yep.
Looking for 5s. 3?
That's not
too
bad.
Strength 5.
Ooh.
3 of them.
Okay.
-1.
3 5 up saves. I make 1, so I have 2 wounds left.
That's great. Last cannon.
Okay. Yeah.
Strength 9. That's a 3.
5 up save, invul, because I'm moving. I make it.
Okay. Main cannon.
D3 shots, 1 shot.
Shot.
That's- ooh.
Strength 10. At least, please, leave me have one of these vehicles off of the table. Oh, damn it. Okay, guys, I'm resigning from this game. It's done. There is no way on earth I'm going to win this. So,
Yeah.
Brent had first blood by downing the Sentinel. And so far, he actually killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full squad. I think I've killed like 2 full squad or something like that.
You have killed 2 full squads of, well, 3, because you killed 2 full units of scions
Yeah.
and 1 of my Toroxes.
Yeah.
Now, my turn, hold on, well, let's see.
Yeah.
This is still your turn. Let me see if I can,
Yeah.
so he had lost 2 guys this turn, or
Okay.
3 guys this turn. His leadership of 7.
Yeah.
So I want really low here. That's not, okay, so he's gonna run. Because
Okay.
what I was gonna say
Line
is,
breaker.
yeah, I could have line breaker, but what I can do for line breaker is because the Tauroses have such a crazy move,
Yeah.
getting in there to get line breaker and next turn is no problem for me. I can still shoot. So I'm gonna win on points. We're not gonna bother doing the last bit of the turn here. But yeah, it was a good game. Toroxes are pretty powerful in this game. They're pretty cheap. Tauros is, God, I'm so glad I got those. They look cool, they're fast. They have 2 las cannons. And, you know, maybe next game we'll actually hit something. But yeah, they're fun. Inquisitor's army with scions is kind of fun to do. I liked it. Mix of Imperium across the board, it was cool. Good battle. So, what did you think of this, Philippe?
I took a serious beating here.
I won a game.
Sorry?
I won a game.
Yeah, you won. I think it's the first time in like the last 2 months that you play against me and that you win.
No, it's not just you. It's the first time in a few months I've won a game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so you were on a very, very bad streak here.
Yes.
I'm guessing you're going to play a lot more 40k now.
We'll see.
So yeah, good game. I'm very impressed with how these things act on the board. They're honestly fairly annoying. And the sign all deep striking really threw a wrench in the gear there for me. Because on my first turn I actually had a rather good start, but now it's pretty much done. So yeah, I guess Greyfax reached her objective, and the Inquisition got one there.
Yeah, well, I mean, we killed all the guardsmen except the tank, so.
Yeah, well, this is just a matter of time by now, because with what you have left on the table. And I could be very lucky and kill some stuff, but this has 7 wound left. This has not been touched at all.
Yeah.
These things are still flying around the board. I don't see this happening.
Yeah.
Like, these things could literally just circle around Lehman Ross until it dies, right?
Yeah, hopefully, if we played it out, I was going to shoot your Lehman Russ with both of them this turn.
Yeah.
And then stay out of range of your Dreadnought. Because of the 48-inch range with the las cannons and the 15-inch move, I could easily stay out of range of that 24-inch assault cannon.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway, good game.
Yeah, absolutely, good game.
Yeah, hey, that was our first 40K game for the channel.
Yeah, let us know what you guys thought. Let us know what you'd like to see. Other armies, other units, Titans, I don't know, Knights, Gorkanauts, whatever you want, we'll try and get it for you. Alright guys, thanks a lot. Cheers for the Ottawa Gaming Capital. Yeah, Ottawa Capital Gaming Garrison.
You got it.
There we go.